Hey guys, I know y'all haven't seen me in fucking forever. I know I'm looking, but I'm just looking at you guys. It's just weird to look there. But I'm here, and Tasha's not here. Of course, I'm in bed, but I want to go ahead and address this because I just got done watching the amazing Queen Supreme Court. I love this show. I think it's great, um, and I think it's you know fucking great for the culture. Shit, it's doing its thing. But on the recent episode, oh, and the hosts are, you guys already know, fucking Maddie and or AKA TS Madison, and then the guest judge was fucking Daniva. So in this episode, fucking Daniva brought his own um, docket for them to discuss, and one of them was the CNN interview or CNN commentary with Angela Rye, whom I fucking love. I fucking love. I just think she's so positive for the culture as well. Um, and pretty much, if you guys can go ahead and find it. It's Don Lemon show, of course, and it's her pretty much crying about how the Republican Party just overlooks everything that Don Lemon, that Donald Trump as does, because he's a Republican, and pretty much just sweeps under the rug, makes excuse for it and just move forward. And he had Angela Ryan and then two other Republicans. One happened to be a lady, which was, I think she was a senator, and the other guy, he was a Republican as well. I'm sure he has some type of accreditation or title, but I didn't catch it. So the white guy Republican was standing, as a Republican, saying, you know what, Donald Trump is fucking up, right? Like he's just not. He's not representing the House well. He's, fuck. I'm not gonna stand with him. Like he's not. He's making me back and look like what the fuck is going on. And the Republican lady, white lady, who was a senator, I believe, like I said, she pretty much was saying, well, he's a Republican, so I'm gonna just stand with him, right or wrong. Angela Rye went on and started to cry because she just was like, thank you so much to the guy that's, stood up and said on national TV, CNN, that Donald Trump sucks. You know what I'm saying? And he's not standing for all Republicans. You know what I'm saying? He's not representing all Republicans. We all don't feel like this. Like we see that he's doing a fucked up job, and I'm gonna acknowledge it. So Angela Rye cried. So Maddie usually doesn't cover, like, they usually don't cover on the Queen's Supreme Court, like, about like what's going on as far as the presidential shit. They don't do that, which I can now kind of see why, because um, it can get, clearly you can see T.S. Madison got a little emotional about it, and I get, her stance was that the black community doesn't stand with the LGBTQ community, so, or they don't go as hard for us, so I'm not gonna go as hard for them. I guess that's pretty much what her stance was. You guys go back and watch the episode. It was a good episode. I got a couple laughs out of it for sure. Um, and Funky Dineva was just like, well, first you're black, but then she just still stood and was like, nah, like, they don't stand with us, so pretty much should we stand with them? The only reason why I'm fucking in my bed and coming all close up and personal is because it really moved me. It really made me feel some type of way, because I don't want anybody that is gay, lesbian, from the LGBTQ community, trans, queer, bisexual, to feel like they shouldn't ride hard for the black community, because that is black, and I would love for anybody else to, that's a part of any other you know background, color, creed, nigga, nationality, to stand with black people. That's the way it should be. We should all stand together. But unfortunately, right now we're fighting white supremacy at its finest right now, or whatever, worst, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, the highest right now. Um, as a person, a part of the LGBTQ community, I feel like we have to still sit back and remember that we are black. White supremacy, white supremacists, everybody that's a part of that shit is not gonna sit here and say, well, you're gay, you're queer, you're trans, you're lesbian, you're gonna pass. They're gonna say, no, you're a nigger, you're black, and you're gonna go ahead and sit with the rest of the black people, regardless of what you identify as. Because first, like Funky Deneva said, I'm black, and they see me as a black male. They don't know I'm gay until I actually say, hey, I'm gay. and as well as I think T.S. Madison, who looks amazing. I don't think that the world, or initially people would know that she's trans. They would see her as a black woman. You know what I'm saying? And then further on, then they may figure out she's trans. And to me, I think she would have to tell that. I mean, no, that she's like famous. She's a fucking celebrity, so people know now. But I would think if she was just a normal person, they wouldn't know, because she's fucking passable, fucking gorgeous. So I just don't want the wrong signal to be sent out. I hope Maddie really gets a chance to really sit back and think. I hope she watches that video back and just kind of clears it up for young black, gay, LGBTQ community. People that's part of that, are part of our community, shall I say? Because I don't want them to think that that's the way to be. I'm not trying to tell somebody how to be, but I hope I'm getting my point across. It's just very important that we do stand with our black people, because we do have to remember that within every culture, or every black, white, nationality, Asian, whatever, Mexican, there's going to be somebody who's homophobic. It's going to be somebody who does not agree with your lifestyle. So we can't sit here and say, well, because black people don't agree with our lifestyle, we're not going to stand for black rights, or we're not going to stand for, the black movement. We have to, because we are black. And like I said, we won't be separated from any other black person when it comes down to certain shit. And let me go one step further. We have black pride for a reason, because we weren't accepted in other prides. You know what I'm saying? So we have issues within the LGBTQ community as well. And let's not even go further. I know I'm not trans, but I heard that gays, and I've always been the type of person that just accept you for you. So it don't matter what the fuck you are, or what the fuck you identify as. It is what it is. What you do in your bedroom is up to you. What you just tend to do to yourself, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? However you feel, it's up to you. But who am I to judge? But I can recall that gays weren't Post spoke on it. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not all the way, it's not a reality show, or it's not I know that's scripted, but it has some truth to it. And trans people weren't accepted by LGBTQ community, black, or LGBT, or can't say fucking T, but Q community, because they were ostracized. You know what I'm saying? So we have our own issues within that. So my main thing is that I want to make sure that everybody understands that we do still need to band together, because we're trying to fight a bigger beast. You know what I'm saying? There's a bigger fucking cause. And like I said, you won't be included with white people, the white supremacist people, because you're gay or trans or lesbian or bi. You know what I'm saying? That's going to give them even more fuel to be like, oh no, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that makes sense. I hope that Maddie really, really just sit back and think about that. I get where she's coming from, for sure. I understand. But at the end of the day, like Funky Dineva said, we're black, and we have to make sure we ride. And hopefully, one day that cause, as far as the whole homophobic, way of thinking in the black community, will change. But we need to make sure that we do we get our rights as black people first, because that's what we're seen as first. And then let's not forget that, gay marriage was, passed and made legal underneath the black president. So, and whom actually changed his way of thinking, because he realized that everybody's just people. And it could be a possibility that motherfuckers is just born. Just like he was born straight, it's just born gay. Or born lesbian, or born feeling like they are, in the wrong body. So I just wanted to come in and say that, because it really just struck a nerve with me. So I hope, you guys, I understand what I'm trying to say, because I know I'm kind of everywhere, but I was just relaxing and decided to come on and say something. Make sure you guys fucking comment. I'm not worried about the subscriptions. This is going to be just every hit and miss. Tasha's not here. Tasha's at the house, but I just wanted to come in and say something about that. All right, guys. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out the Queen's Supreme Court. It's pretty damn good. All right, I'm outie.